Workouts aren't always easy with a baby at home, but it makes it more fun, doesn't it? That makes it way more fun to work out. I am feeling inspired to do my makeup today. The only thing we have going on is taking Ezra to the doctor, so I guess I'm gonna put makeup on for that. And then I think on the way back we're gonna stop and get like Once Upon a Child or something like that to get some clothes for him, because he only has like, I don't even know, he has like 3 onesies that fit him, and that's it, because he just grows so fast. He's been in 12 months for a while. And if you've watched some of my earlier vlogs, I think like more so the summer ones, I opened up a lot about just like life and how it's been kind of stressful, and just definitely hasn't been what I expected in a lot of ways. And I kind of wanted to talk about that again, because I feel like it's so easy with social media to kind of see like, well, you just see what people want you to see, so you don't always see exactly what's going on. And so if you guys have been following along, then you know that we're in Florida for the summer, and then we ended up having to move back here because we couldn't find a good job there that paid enough that allowed me to stay home, because at the time I was staying home. I mean, I still am, because I haven't gotten my nursing license yet, because I'm still waiting on that paperwork to go through. But anyway, so lately we're just trying to figure out like what the next step is and trying to get there. Jonathan's been applying for jobs and like interviewing at places and trying to figure out like what makes the most sense for now. We're 1000% moving back to Florida as soon as we can. Definitely not, well, I don't want to say as soon as we can, because I mean, I guess we probably could right now, but it wouldn't be smart because we have a baby. If it was just the 2 of us, we'd be there right now. But since we have a baby, we're doing it a little more responsibly this time. So, I mean, I don't foresee it being this year. I would really think next year. But anyway, so if you've been following along, like I started to say, his family moved, and so they've been letting us stay in their house, which has been really nice. But they are going to sell it at some point, and I mean, we really want to get on our own again. So this whole time we know we've been wanting to get out of here, but we've just been like paying off some bills, and it's been the smartest decision for us to stay here for now. So we've been really grateful to be able to stay in their house. And I mean, most of the time it's empty, so that has been really nice. But it has been taking a toll on me, because it's hard to not have your own stuff. Like I told you guys, pretty much everything we owned, we sold slash donated when we were moving to Florida. Because, you know, we were following our dreams, which I'm glad we did. I'd rather follow my dreams and fail than always wonder what if. And I mean, a lot of people fail the first few times. It takes multiple times to be successful. A lot of book authors had their book rejected like dozens of times before it was published. But anyway, so I know that our dreams are going to work. It's just maybe not when I thought. And my mom told me this quote that, what was it? I think someone said that you can get everything you want, but not always at the same time. And so I'm realizing that, and this has been a season where I feel like God has tested us, and to learn how to be content with what we have, and to be patient, and to understand that a job is a huge blessing. It's not always like a right. I feel like we forget that it is a huge blessing. And I feel like in the past, Jonathan and I had like maybe judged jobs that we didn't see as like maybe we thought we were too good for. But now we're seeing like, no, a job is a blessing. And like, obviously as parents, we do need to have good benefits. So that's been part of the hold up, is finding a job with good enough benefits. But we are really hoping to get out of here on our own as soon as possible, because it is taking a toll on us to not have our stuff. I want to use my stuff. It's all packed up pretty much. Everything that we still have. Sorry, I'm getting distracted a lot. I have like mom brain, but like breastfeeding takes all your brain energy. So you still have mom brain like permanently. So I feel like I am always all over the place. But anyway, we've been applying in various places in various states, not Florida yet, sadly. And so like as soon as we hear back, I'm like, we're out of here. Like we need to get on our own again, and just, you know, we're a young family. We want to be doing our own thing on our own and getting established again. And I feel like sometimes it's hard when you move into a situation to get out of it. So I feel like once we're out of it, we can build momentum again. And there's a lot of things I want to do, like my hairbrush business, but I put my hairbrush business on hold until I got my RN. So I've just been studying and waiting for paperwork to go through so I can finally test and get my license and then like work part-time. So I feel like right now we're in a waiting period and it is hard. I feel like life is just full of waiting periods, like you're always waiting for something. But right now it feels like we're really waiting. So we're waiting to hear back from multiple jobs, waiting for me to be able to test, kind of just waiting for so much. But we're still trying to enjoy this season while we're in it, because Ezra's only going to be young for so long, and I'm so thankful that he is a baby, because this would be a lot more pressure if he was like, a few years older. So it's a lot easier that he's a baby and can move around, but I would like to really be established. So it's hard. Like, I feel like when it's just a young couple, it's different. Like, Jonathan and I could be living in Florida in like a shack and we would be fine. But when you have a baby, you need good insurance, you need to have things more figured out, and you have to be more responsible and have backup plans and not put yourself in risky situations. So I am a huge advocate for following your dreams and risking it for the biscuit, as Jonathan says. But having a baby kind of changes things. You have to be more careful. Otherwise, you're just putting your baby in harm's way, which is not a good parent thing to do. This is me being vulnerable and telling you guys kind of exactly what's going on. I mean, of course, there's always hiccups here and there, but we are trying our best to stay positive and to know that this is a temporary thing and we'll be doing better soon. It's just right now, it's hard to get started. In our generation, things have just shot up tremendously, and it used to be like you could buy a house with like, say the house was the equivalent of like half a year of your income, and now it's like a house is like, I don't know, many years of your income more often than not. Well, that's why I definitely have an entrepreneur mindset, so I have no doubt that we're going to be okay and we're going to be successful. It's just getting started, and getting to that point is sometimes a slow process, and all the successful people in the world failed along the way. You're going to fail, but I know it'll be okay. Which is something I'm very grateful about myself, is that a lot of times I can tune out other people and tune out their opinions, and know that in my heart and in my soul, I know that things are going to work out exactly how I want. It just might not be right away. And one way or another, if there's a will, there's a way. It's going to happen. And I am a dreamer, which I love about myself, but it has been hard being here. I feel like it's hard to be motivated when you're in a place that you're not super happy in, especially like we do not really like the area we're living in. So it's hard to be a dreamer. I feel like we feel like we're a shark in a goldfish tank, like gonna explode, because we need something bigger, more exciting. We need to basically just like be doing more and be open to more opportunities. And it's hard to it's hard to feel that way when you're stuck around a lot of people, like maybe like-minded people, where you're not being tested and your mind's not expanding. It's hard to be motivated to those outside of the box things in life. Jonathan and I aren't really inside the box people. We like do different things, and we're going to. And although a lot of times it does feel like I'm behind, I try to remind myself this on a daily basis. I'm like, I'm 22. It's okay. It's okay that like in some ways, but again, what is ahead, what is behind? Like, we were all on our own journey, and I am married with a baby. Like, that is awesome, but it is hard to see like most of my friends are in their career now. Like my college friends, just other friends I've had, are all in their career, so they're making, say, big girl money, and they're like making friends, they're progressing in their career. And it's just like I feel kind of stagnant in a way that I'm not doing those things. But I'm like, well, this is like the journey God has me on. And like, yeah, in another life, I would be a 20-year-old girl, like living in the city, doing my own thing. But this is the journey that I'm on. And just because it's different doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Sometimes I do feel FOMO, feel kind of sad. But majority of the time, I'm like, I love this life. Like, my baby brings me more joy than I knew imaginable. And I'm very, very blessed. The grass is always green on the other side. There are short moments where I do want something different, and I'm like, well, those same people could be kind of wishing that they had what I had. Who knows? Or maybe they're happy with what they have. But either way, I am happy with what I have. It's just, it's easy to compare and wonder what what could be different? Reading has been really good for me and has really helped me to stay grounded and to like remind myself I am going to have everything I want, just maybe not right this moment. It's going to happen. We just have to stay disciplined and keep that bigger picture in mind, and we will be okay. And I think I used to be someone who like really needed other people's opinions and like needed, oh my, this color doesn't look like it's matching, and needed validation and kind of needed everyone. I needed to ask like, is this a good idea? Should I be doing this? Should I be doing this? And thankfully Jonathan's rubbed off on me in a way where I'm like, I don't care what anybody else thinks as long as we're doing what God wants, which is actually, that has been the hardest thing for me to learn, to like pray recently and be like, God, whatever you think is right, like we will follow you, we will listen. Even I may not want to move to this place or this place because it's not Florida, but if it's what's right, we will do it. I know that you answer our prayers, but for now, if we have to live somewhere less than desirable, we will do it, like we're living here right now. But anyway, like I was saying, Jonathan jumped off on me in a way that I don't care what people think, and like I know that like everything's gonna work out. Jonathan knows it, and that's what matters. We know it's gonna be okay, and we may do things that aren't really inside the realm of what other people think we should do, and that's fine. We're gonna do what we want to do. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyeliner. Okay, I just have to finish my lipstick, and then I'm done. This is the final look. This is our first nice day in a while. It is 50 something degrees out. It feels so good. So of course we're taking advantage. We're on a walk, and I mean, I'm just in a sweatshirt and sweatpants, so it's feeling good outside. And just listening, I have an earbud and I'm listening to like a motivational podcast. And Ezra and I are just enjoying this weather. It's feeling so good. We needed this, but especially me. I feel like I go crazy when I'm not outside for a while, so this has felt so good. We are going to make it a long walk. Ezra, you like it outside? Oh, you're looking at the leaves? He loves trees and leaves. Do you want to sit here for a while? We can look at the leaves together? We can do that, love. Off we go, silly boy. Let's keep walking. He's just such a chill baby. Like, this is his face a lot of the time. Just like observing, looking around. He's a happy boy, but he just likes to observe and chill out. Love you, boo-boo. This winter has definitely confirmed that I need to be somewhere warmer. I just go crazy. I feel like a lot of people do. Just, go crazy being cooped up inside for long periods of time. And so, I mean, I know a lot of people, they want to be around family and everything, so that's why they don't move somewhere warmer. But personally, I cannot go through this every single year for the rest of my life. I need to live somewhere warmer. We've just been standing here listening to the birds chirping. We are headed now to the doctor. I have the coffee. I tried a new recipe that one of my favorite YouTubers shared. So I made like a blueberry syrup, and then it's oat milk and then espresso, and I made like a cold foam, which kind of like melted it. I didn't make it thick enough, and then just all over ice, and it is so yummy. I was really skeptical how it would taste doing blueberry, but it's delicious. So I'm sitting in the back with my boo-boo, and we're headed to the doctor right now. Big boy, the doctor. I forgot to update you guys. The pediatrician appointment went wonderfully. His head percentile was in the 99th, which is the validation that I needed, because when I was pushing him out, I was in the ring of fire for 10 minutes. Usually when you're in the ring of fire, it's like a quick, you don't hold it, you push that baby out. But I didn't know that like it wasn't gonna get worse than that. I was worried it was gonna get worse, so I was holding him in that ring of fire and like refusing to push. And I knew he had a big head, but like we never really asked the percentile. And so this just confirmed it. Yeah, it was painful to push him out. He's in the 99th percentile for his head. And that's the worst part of pushing out a baby, is their head. But everything else is good. His weight's good, height's good. He's perfect, he's wonderful, so that went well. I'm over here trying to find something. Really not having any luck. Found these pants, but there's just so much to look at. It's like overstimulating, and it's hard to find something that's 100% cotton and cute. These are all, a lot of these clothes are like ugly tractors and stuff, and I want them to be cute. Jonathan found the most perfect thing. I want the big version. Yeah, he wants a big version of that, and I need the big version of that. Like, how did he find something so good? Those are so good. Good job reading the book. He is reading from page to page. Oh my god. Yeah, this is one smart boy. He's reading away.
This is the reason you want a big head. Look at him. He's holding the book.
I need to give you guys a haul of what we got. We were kind of rushing out of there because was over it, so we didn't go absolutely crazy. But we went to Once Upon a Child and got a few things. So we got this little onesie. Making all the noises right there. We got these cute little PJs. It's little sunsets. We got these pants. And I was thinking that it could match with like, it was hard to find, they didn't really have that many pants. So I was like, this is the closest thing that will, kind of match, I guess. The boys' clothes really aren't that cute. There's a lot of really, really cute sweaters, like, H&M type of sweaters, but he's such a little heater box. I knew he'd get way too hot in that. But this is adorable. I wish I had matching pants, but look, it's little teddies. Almost looks like the Ralph Lauren teddies. It's not Ralph. Oh, it is. It's Ralph Lauren. Oh my gosh. I was like, it looks just like the Ralph Lauren teddies. It is Ralph Lauren. Now, I really wish we had the matching pants for this. That's adorable. And then the last thing, Jonathan insisted that we get this. Following in Dad's footsteps. They are little twins, so. The other one, okay, so there was another, like, Dad one, but it wasn't 100% cotton, and we're not putting our baby in anything besides 100% cotton. Because if you don't know, cotton perfectly matches the frequency of your body, and things like polyester, it's the same frequency as a decaying body. It drains your frequency. So make sure at least the bare minimum your bed sheets. Hey, those happy noises turn sad real quick. Look, it's Mr. Giraffe, Mr. Giraffe, Mr. Giraffe, Mr. Giraffe. So at the very bare minimum, at the very least, make sure your bed sheets and pajamas are cotton or linen, because linen increases your frequency, increases your energy. Grand Rising, it is a dreary, rainy day outside, so this is perfect that we're just sitting here playing and listening to some smooth jazz this morning. Feels really good, and listening to the rain. I think I'm gonna make some decaf coffee soon, and then we're just gonna have a nice, relaxing morning playing, and then soon it'll be already time for his nap, so we're just gonna relax here and play until then. Usually I'm an iced coffee girl, but a dreary, rainy morning like this calls for a hot coffee. This is one of those moments you just have to trust the process here, because I know this looks weird, but you just gotta trust the process. A little bit more. Usually I make my own brown sugar syrup, and then I have a blueberry syrup, but I think I told you guys about that. But I just want to switch it up today. Do a mapley. Okay. I have my steamed milk. Oh, that looks beautiful. It's not exactly art. I haven't actually ever tried to do art. I don't know if at this point it's too late, but let's see what we can do here. Okay, yeah, it's too late. Before you judge this next part, usually I make my own cold foam, but we're out of heavy whipping cream, and I'm a sweet coffee type of girl at the moment, so I'm just doing a little bit of a scoop of Cool Whip. Kind of sweeten that up. Yeah. Taste test. Yummy. What I really like about hot coffee is the frothed milk on top. That really does something. And, oopsie, we dropped it. We got you, Mr. Cactus, and you, Mr. Giraffe. And now I want to make a new recipe for him. I have this book, so there's like an oatmeal recipe I've wanted to try. Ooh, cinnamon banana pancakes would be good, but I don't have banana right now. Yeah, basic baked oatmeal. Preheat the oven to 400. Okay. A little bit of butter, oats, baking powder, milk, and 1 egg. Okay, that would be so yummy for you. Would that be so yummy for you? Some baked oatmeal bars? I think so. I think you like that. Here we go. 6 months. That is gonna be so yummy. Okay. Put the oats, butter, oats. Oats, milk, butter, and egg. Put my coffee there. Okay, silly boy. And 2 cups, tablespoon. For all you guys that have stayed along since you joined my channel when I lived in Florida, thank you so much, because I know that things are a little less interesting now that I'm back in Illinois for the time being. And so thanks for sticking along. Things are a lot more exciting in Florida, so if you're still here, that means a lot to me. That is so good. Look, oats. Is this fun to look at? Look. You see in there? Yeah. We're making you something. 1 cup. Two cup. Look. Do you want to watch mommy? Look. You gotta mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. See, this seems like a lot of milk. That's what the recipe said though. Mix, 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 mix. You gotta make sure it's all nice and buttered so that it comes out nicely when we try to take your oatmeal bars out. And I'm just gonna quadruple check that this recipe is for 6-month-olds, because the milk made me kind of nervous. I'm like, you sure this is for 6-month-olds? Well, I'll have to be sure. Almost 7 months, right, Ezra? Okay, and then we just pour it in and bake it for 35 minutes. Yeah. So for solids, we're not doing cereal or like those baby food jars or anything like that, because that stuff is just really not good for them and has toxic chemicals in it. So doing everything homemade. So we had various vegetables that I just steamed, and like I know people are skeptical about this, but he doesn't, like, we don't do purees. He feeds himself. Like it's foods that he can pick up, like say zucchini that we steamed and then cut in like chunks like this size, and then he can pick it up and eat it himself. So he's had some fruits, he's had some vegetables, he's had egg that we just made like we just made a fried egg, and then the same thing cut in like a strip. He's had, what else have you had, love? You've had various things, yeah, and this is gonna be something new. This is gonna be something new for you. Okay, Ezra, watch. Look, now we're gonna put it in the oven. Ready? It's gonna go in here. Okay, there it goes. For 35 minutes. Or so. Okay. Hi. Silly boy, do you want to get out of there and play? We can do that. Hi. I love you. Hi. We gotta remember what time we put it in there. So we'll be done about 9:30, okay? And now, Ezra, we have to clean up our mess. This is the book, if you guys are wondering about feeding your baby. We'll put the book under there, and then we gotta put away the baking powder. Look, it goes in here. There it goes. We gotta put away the milk. The milk goes in the fridge. Cookie recipe. Silly boy, what are you doing? Where are you going? We're gonna put this away, okay? There it goes, in there. Oh. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I do often with the same thing. I have been trying to put more effort into getting ready for the day and dressing like a little more presentable, but most days I do just wear sweatpants and like a crew neck like this one. I wore the same thing a lot of yesterday. Okay, then we gotta put the leftover butter away, Ezra. Look, your favorite thing. Ezra, the fridge. Look, it's so bright in there. Why is it so bright in there? You wanna see? Whoa. It is so bright. Oh, what is that? Mustard. That's mustard. Yeah. Yep. Okay, but we're gonna shut the fridge, okay? We're gonna shut it, say goodbye. Goodbye. And then we gotta put our dishes over here. Okay, it is ready. He just took a short nap, and now we're gonna eat. But Mom's gonna taste it first and make sure it tastes okay for you. You want some? Okay, you want some? Definitely would have been better with like some, I don't know, brown sugar, cinnamon, what else? Something, but it's for babies. It doesn't need to have a crazy amount of flavor. So I've got his piece, my piece, and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna eat together, okay?